What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today, or yesterday, a few hours ago, because I'm currently recording this at 4 a.m. in the morning, I beat Ghost of Yote today, or yesterday. I beat Ghost of Yote. And this game's incredible. Now, do I think it's a perfect game? No, I think nothing's a perfect, nothing, perfect doesn't exist, right? So, right, but did I really enjoy this game? Yes, I did. This is gonna be a longer video because I have a lot to dive into. We have to dive into plot, we have to dive into gameplay, we have to dive into exploration, we have to dive into visuals, we have to dive into all elements of the game, right? And this video will contain spoilers in it for the main story and stuff like that. So, this game's incredible, man. Sucker Punch did not disappoint. Bruh. Okay, so we're gonna start off with character first. So, the characters, right? So, the lead of the game is Atsu, but I would consider this Atsu's own. Your lead's only as good as your supporting characters, and this game has some great supporting characters, right? Um, Atsu, I mean, Atsu's your lead, and then you have Juve, her brother, and you have, um, um, what's the girl's name? Yayuki, or sorry guys if I butcher these names. Yauki, right? And you have, Juve's daughter, um, what's her, Kike. You have Juve's daughter Kike, and um, this game. So one of my main concerns with this game, because I said this in my impressions video, and I said this in my excited that I'm getting the collector's edition video, right? One of my concerns with this game was that this was just gonna be a basic revenge story, because that's how they marketed it. But nah, bro, it's not. There's twists in the game. The ending of the game was something I wasn't gonna expect. I was expecting her, Atsu, to go and sacrifice herself, right? Because she kind of learns her lesson, like revenge isn't everything and stuff like that. I was expecting Juve to die, but not in the same way that the game did it. I was expecting him to get killed and her to get blinded by rage. But I like the way they did it, because they made Atsu realize, hey, revenge isn't everything. I have a niece now that I'm her guardian, right? Basically, I'm her guardian now, right? And yeah, guys, this, and yes, I since we're talking about characters now, I do like Atsu a lot more than I like Jin. I like Jin a lot, but Jin had two emotions. Atsu goes through the emotional gamut, bro. Especially the ending of the game. The ending of the game has some, if Erika Ishii isn't nominated, at least nominated for performance of the year at the Game Awards, that's a travesty, bro. That's how good I think some of the end scenes of the game are, right? Because what I mean by that is Jin had two emotions. He had, oh no, or three emotions, but you would have um, oh no, I'm dishonoring my code, anger, and sadness, right? Atsu, even when she's on deep in the revenge quest, right? Before she realizes what she's done, and she realizes that she can live and stuff like that, right? Like you can tell I'm somewhat where the story's going, because some of the story, it's not predictable. I didn't expect Juve to die in the way that he did, but I did expect him to die, right? Um, right, and for certain things that I expected, like like even when she was like, I'm not the Onyo anymore. I'm not the revenge seeker anymore, right? Um, you like she but yeah, like from act one, like from Act One, there is an arc there, and congrats to Sucker Punch for not giving the whole game away in the trailer. Like they just focused on the she's blinded by revenge arc, so like you don't see in the trailers the character growth of Atsu as her brother comes back into the picture, as her niece comes back into the picture, as Ayuk Yayuki comes back into a picture. I'm butchering that name. Sorry. But yeah, you go through a roller coaster ride of emotions. Like when she wants to kill somebody, you feel that. But even me as somebody that isn't always the most forgiving person, I try to be, but I'm like, for example, if you bring up my family in a bad way, I want nothing to do with you, right? But like even like there's a scene in the game, or there's like two scenes in the game that I'll give you as an example, right? There's like we haven't even got to gameplay yet, but okay. but um I told you guys this is gonna be a long video. There's two scenes in the game. So I'll give you the one where you want to basically massacre everybody, and one where you are like, okay, this is a little too far. You as the player, right? Um, so basically, when she has to kill, who is it? Um, the spider, or when she has to fight the spider for the first time, not the second time, the first time, right? The spider is reenacting like her family's death, right? Because keep in mind, the beginning of a game is uh, she gets pinned to a tree and has to watch her whole family die, and through like until you go and kill Vioni and meet Juve, right? She thinks all of her family are dead. She doesn't even know that Juve's alive, right? And stuff like that. So like the spider is doing this reenactment of her whole family's death, like, and she finds out about it, and Ayuki is like, Atsu, no, 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 no. We need him alive to kill the dragon and stuff like that, because the dragon and spider are brothers, right? How do you get a warlord's brother to come out of hiding? You kidnap their brother and you basically stage an execution, right? So that's why they need the spider. But Atsu finds out about um, the what the spider's doing, like doing her family's death, reenacting in like a play. So then you unlock something called you have the ghost dance throughout the game, but I call it, I don't know what they call it, but eventually, like when you get to this moment, you unlock the ultimate ghost dance, as I'm gonna call it, where like bruh, she just sees red. So like when you click in L3 and R3, you usually just get the like through this point to the game, you get the like you can kill one person because you scare them so bad. It's almost like Arkham Knight's Fear Takedown, right? You have to build it up and stuff like that. But then you go to this part and you unlock like um you the ultimate ghost dance, and you have to really build that up, right? So like she pulls out her two like dual katanas, and like then she can take out like I think it's like three multiple targets, right? So it's really powerful. So you don't get to use it very often unless you're really, really good, right? Well, you do get to use it often, but you have to build it up first. Like, it's not like you can just go, right? But basically, what she does is she unlocks that, then she massacres the spider's men, and it's like she's debating killing him or not. And, like, you understand why she wants to kill him because he's basically mocking her family, right? And mocking her mother and father's sacrifice, right? And so and and murder, right? And then the next mission when you're trying to um, when you get duped, when Team Atsu gets duped, so it's you, Ayuki, Juve, and you all get duped because you think you have the dragon cornered, but the dragon brings like a bunch of warships with his father Saito, and he and Atsu is blinded by revenge. Like I can't, like I can't not let this go. I can't let this go. And then when you're fighting the dragon and like Juve's like begging you to help him with his niece, his daughter, like Atsu, please let this go. Please let this go. You're like saying the same thing as you're playing the like, and I was like, no, don't fight the dragon. So you fight the dragon, and then Atsu is like, oh once you kill the dragon, right? You're like, oh shit, and she's like, oh shit, and then she tries to find Juve and Kike, but I think it's Kike, um, but and Ayuki, but she can't. She finds he finds Kike, and then Kike's like, "Why'd you leave him? Why were you blinded by revenge?" Because she knows, like, even though Kike's a child, like, and Juve's kept her fairly sheltered, she knows about Vionia, right? Like, she knows, like, basically throughout the whole game, you're building like this reputation as a Grim Reaper, and yeah, so and then like the last like two missions of the game after that are like Atsu like realizing that she took it way too far, and she rescues Juve and Ayuki, and basically what happens is they get played again, and Saito is almost gonna kill Kike, so you have to rush back to Atsu and Juve's house, and Juve, like, she's like, I don't want to kill you, right? But Saito and Atsu had a lot in common before Atsu had this realization, right? And so they were both blinded by revenge, and you did, like, you did kill one of Saito's sons, and the other one helped you find Juve and Ayuki, right? And then so Saito is like, you took my sons from me, I'm gonna kill you, right? And you fight him. Juve helps you, get stabbed in the chest. You finish taking out Saito, and then Juve dies and is like, Kike, and Atsu like basically makes him a promise she will never be alone, right? And Atsu is like, you can still Atsu is like, I'm done being Vionyo. I'm done being Vionyo, right? I'm gonna do a video probably in the next few days about DLC ideas that I have, like expansion ideas, but we'll save that for what So anyway, what I was trying to say is the story was great. um, in terms of the gameplay, I told you guys this is going to be a long video. In terms of the gameplay, bruh, I honestly don't know how they're gonna do a Ghost of Yote. I mean, Ghost of Free, right? Like they perfected this so much. Like the weapon stances are really, 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 really good, right? Like, um, and your tools that you have in the game. So like you have rifles, you have or a rifle, you have two bows, you have a um, you have like you can chuck weapons at people. You have um, you have like your four or five weapons, right? So you have dual katana, spear, adachi blade, and kusurigama, right? Like, and then yeah, the one thing, but it makes sense for the story though. The one thing that I like don't like is some of the skill tree. Some of the skill tree are like very like they basically make Atsu look like an idiot because, like, for example, you don't have the roll right away. Like, you know, when you can roll away and dodge, you have like a quick step, but you don't have like a roll right away. And I'm like, you telling me she's fought in this big war that they mentioned in the game before she goes and hunts the Yote 6, right? And she doesn't know how to roll, right? Like that stuff, like that stuff's a little like weird because like some of the skills are very basic. Like that's pretty much um like that's pretty much my only complaint and stuff like that. But and the stealth, dude. Like I was talking to my best friend Evan LeBlanc last week. Shout out to my best friend Evan LeBlanc because he asked me about this game. And he said I did a good job of selling this game, so I think he's gonna buy it. You will really enjoy it, Evan. If you're watching this video, you will really enjoy it. Um, 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 so the other thing is, dude, the stealth. The stealth is like, like I get it. I get like the combat's so good, but you call it Ghost of Yote, right? I love the gameplay in this game, but I wish you could stealth a whole room, right? And you can't really do that. Like, the stealth is like, you start off stealthy and then you have to go into a fight. I wish it gave you more options to be more ninja-like and stuff like that. It does once you unlock, like, the ninja, like, once you go find the kitsune and get all your ninja skills, which I recommend doing first. I recommend doing that first. I know some people have recommended doing the Oni first. I disagree. I recommend doing the kitsune first because the skills, like you unlock the listen mode from Tsushima, you unlock smoke bombs, you unlock a ninja suit, which I wore for once I found the ninja suit and fully upgraded it. I wore that for the whole game, and it gives you like stealth bonuses. You unlock the Kurosurigama, you unlock kunai, right? You unlock all the ninja skills. So I would strongly recommend doing that first and then doing the Oni because well, yeah. And then yeah, so in terms of like exploration, the exploration is great in this game. Like there was multiple things where like the exploration, I wish more open world games would take from this game and be like, this is how we're gonna do exploration now. But the exploration is like sometimes they used the map and stuff like that, But like most times I would just be exploring and I would see like a smokestack or a yellow bird or a um um or like a fire, and I would stop my horse and um go um go and investigate what that was and stuff like that. I still have a lot of stuff to do in this game. I'm fully gonna admit that, and I'm probably gonna do it eventually. But yeah, like for me, like for me, the exploration is great in this game, and you want to explore, and you kind of have to explore because I know Sucker Punch said like, oh, you don't have to explore if you don't want to. They lied. They lied. Unless you want this game to feel like Dark Souls, go explore and find hot springs, find bamboo stands, find shrines, find um, do your bounties, and stuff like that. The side quests in this game are really, really, really good. Like that was one of his strengths. The extra content in this game, I'll say it. Even though Spider-Man 2 is my favorite PlayStation exclusive probably ever, between that or Uncharted 4, right? Right? Um, Ghost of games has the best side content of any PlayStation exclusive. I'll die on that hill, right? And you want to do it, but it's a very very generous reward system, right? Like you get resources for doing side quests. You get that you can use to upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. And if you don't upgrade your weapons, you will suck. Like even on the last fight, guys, I had my katana. I didn't get to upgrade all my weapons to the max before I fought Saito, but I had my katana fully upgraded, and that made it. It didn't make it easy. Do not get it twisted, but that made it easier, right? Than if you would have not upgraded your katana and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, like I had my Kurosuagama fully upgraded by like halfway through the game, right? And just to let you guys know, upgrade your Kurosuagama so you can get the I forget what they call it, but I'm gonna call it the Scorpion skill because like you can uh grab grab a guy from a long distance and like stab him, and I call it the Scorpion skill because she doesn't say get over here, but that's basically what it is. And then yeah, so for me, like mm, my my one complaint is some of the skills you have to unlock at the beginning are kind of like they make her look like an idiot and inconfident. Like some of the skills you have to unlock, like um, the dodge roll and stuff like that. You're telling me that she fought in a war, but she doesn't know how to dodge roll, right? Um, right? Like that some of the skills you have to unlock, like, but yeah, like for me, why I let the other besides the dodge roll, why I let the other skills slide is like Jin had like samurai training before he became the ghost, right? So yeah, my two I guess you can call them nitpicks or complaints, whatever you want to call them with gameplay, is I if they do a third Ghost of game, I want them to focus more on stealth. I want them to give you a whistle. I want them to give you like um more stealth options. Again, you do have more stealth options in this game than you did in Tsushima, but like you have the scorpion grab that I told you about. But like still guys, like I want them to focus more on stealth and um like yeah. So for me those are my two gameplay complaints. One, you make Atsu look like an idiot with some of the skills you have to unlock, and two, um, or you make her look inconfident. You don't make her look like an idiot. But and two, you I want to see more stealth um, integrated and stuff like that. Again, it's a good start. You have more stealth options here than you did in Tsushima. Like, you have the Curse of Agama here. Uh, you have like your bow, which you had in Tsushima, but you didn't have the Curse of Agama. You have like uh, right. So yeah, like that. Those are like my two main. I guess you can call them nitpicks with gameplay. But other than that, like the combat is phenomenal. Like I would call this like you guys know how much I love Spider-Man 2. It's tied with my favorite PlayStation exclusive Uncharted 4, right? Uncharted 4 and and Spider-Man 2 are like my two favorite PlayStation exclusives, right? Um other than that, like this gameplay, other than the two complaints that I just gave you, oh yeah, and the climbing still feels a little rough. It feels a lot better. Like it feels a lot better. But if they do Ghost of Free, right? If they do a third Ghost game, I want to see them just give you like Assassin's Creed level climbing and stuff like that. So yeah, um, but but other than those three things, um, the gameplay is phenomenal. Other than those three things, the gameplay is phenomenal. Like, um, yeah, like for me, like I don't know how they can make this game better besides like fixing or like adding more stealth options, um, getting the climbing, like giving you more versatility with the climbing and stuff like that. Like, bruh, like I don't know how they're gonna do a third one, like gameplay wise. I don't know how they're gonna do a third one. But yeah, guys. So that is my review of Ghost of Yote. If you are on the fence about buying this game, buy this game. Buy this game. I think you'll really enjoy it. Like, yeah, and stuff like that. And yeah, I cannot wait to see what Sucker Punch does next. In a few days, I will be doing a what do I think would be good DLC for this game? Like my DLC ideas for like an expansion, because I do have a few of them. But yeah, I would strongly recommend you all play this game. Yes, this is my game of the year. This game is this game is my game of the year. So yeah, thank y'all so much for all your support, and I hope you have a great day. God bless, and thank you for watching, and goodbye. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe, like, and share this video. I would really appreciate it.